So today I want to talk to you about 5 garden punks that you should grow with care in your garden. So the most obvious one and the most well-known one is mint, of course. So I have mint here, and I love mint. It's great in a salad, it's great in everything, in tea, but you always want to grow it in a pot. And the most important thing about that pot is you want to make sure underneath that pot you have a saucer. Mint will go out the bottom hole of a pot and then escape into your garden, so you want to be very careful with it. But otherwise, just give it full sun to part shade, and it likes a lot of water. Next to it, I have this plant oregano. Oregano drives me insane. This thing reseeds like crazy. I have it growing in the driveway right now. Never let oregano bloom. Honestly, I'm not sure I would ever plant it in the first place at this point, because I don't use fresh oregano all that much. I'm Gardener Koo, that was Nacho you saw, and let's get to the next one. So another punk in the garden is, of course, nasturtiums. See, it's like just trying to totally eat my lemon tree here. But I'm growing it because I really love the flowers. The flowers are just this electric orange, and they're edible. They have this nice peppery kick, so they're really great in a salad. When I was growing up, this used to take over my yard, and it was so gross. It was mushy and decomposy, and I hated it. But as an adult, I've really come to love them, and I just have to hack them back every once in a while because they get out of control. I planted this one from one seed 3 years ago. Anyways, another garden punk out there that I implore you not to grow is horseradish. But if you're liking this video, please hit like and subscribe, and let me know if you have some plants that are just impossible to get rid of once you invite them in. So horseradish is terrible because you cannot get rid of the root once you plant it. My godmother once planted it in one of her planting beds, and she was digging it out for years, and she could never get rid of it. It just has these little itty-bitty roots, and it can respawn from like 1/8 of an inch of a root. So never plant horseradish. That one is always from the grocery store only. For my last garden punk, I gotta talk to you about potatoes. Potatoes, once you plant them in a bed, they're there forever. I planted this potato in this bed maybe 3 or 4 years ago, haven't had any in there since then, and they're still popping up. You can see this as a good thing, because then you always have a potato harvest going, honestly, and I do enjoy that, and then you get to try all your old varieties that you've tried throughout the years. This one is Upstate Abundance, which is a little yellow one that has just the best flavor ever. But be careful where you plant potatoes, because they will show up there for life. I'm Gardener Koo, Nacho's elsewhere, and go get your hands dirty.